What are the threats to the tundra climate? What are the threats to the tundra climate? The tundra climate, found in polar regions, is facing several challenges that are changing its delicate ecosystem. These threats are primarily driven by climate change and human activities. First, let's talk about climate warming and permafrost thaw. The tundra is known for its cold temperatures and permafrost, which is permanently frozen ground. As temperatures rise in the Arctic, this permafrost is starting to thaw. When it thaws, it releases greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere. This releases contributes to further warming, creating a cycle that accelerates climate change. Thawing permafrost also destabilizes the ground, affecting both plant and animal habitats. Next, we have increased wildfires. Warmer temperatures and drier conditions in the Arctic tundra have led to more frequent and intense wildfires. These fires releases large amounts of carbon stored in vegetation and soil, adding to atmospheric greenhouse gases. Wildfires also damage tundra vegetation and disrupt animal habitats, making it harder for the ecosystem to recover. Another issue is shrub expansion and vegetation changes. As the climate warms, tree and shrub species are moving northward into tundra areas. This change increases shrub density and alters the surface reflectance, or albedo. Darker vegetation absorbs more sunlight than snow or ice, which leads to more local warming and accelerates the melting of snow and ice. The loss of sea ice and rising sea levels are also significant threats. The rapid melting of Arctic sea ice reduces the reflective surface area that helps cool the region. Open ocean absorbs more sunlight, further warming the atmosphere and the nearby tundra. Rising sea levels threaten coastal tundra habitats through erosion and saltwater intrusion, which can harm plant communities and animal habitats. Human activity and industrial development pose additional risks. As Arctic sea ice retreats, access to northern areas improves, leading to more recreational and industrial activities. These activities can disturb tundra ecosystems, introduce pollution, and increase the risk of habitat destruction. The alpine tundra, found at high elevations, is also vulnerable to increased human presence and its associated impacts. Lastly, altered seasonal patterns are changing the tundra climate. Climate change is causing earlier spring thaws and later autumn freezes. These shifts affect the life cycles of plants and animals that are adapted to a short growing season, potentially disrupting food webs and reproductive cycles. In summary, the tundra climate faces threats from warming temperatures that thaw permafrost, increased wildfires, vegetation shifts, loss of sea ice, rising sea levels, and expanding human activities. These changes not only reduce the extent of tundra but also impact its ecological stability and role in the global climate system.